Welcome back to the $10 team. This is episode 4. Last episode was cut short by another case of the hiccups. So stupid, but I think we're good right now. Hopefully nothing comes up. We'd only gotten 2 players in that one, a reliever, Seth Lugo, and Brian Anderson. We did have some pending bids and some moves. Let's see what's going on. By the way, last episode we ended at 12.5 thousand, just rounding, and now we have 16.4. So we've gone up. That could be selling some cards plus some refunds if the orders didn't go through. We had orders out for Kelly Johnson, Jeff Cirillo, and Freddie Sanchez. So let's see what we've got here. And we sold Bob Robertson, or we put him up for sale. Okay, so Sanchez and Cirillo, they both came back. We didn't get either of them. However, we did get Kelly Johnson. Okay, and he was pretty cheap. I think he was like sub 300 for the bench. Decent little hitter. We did sell Bob Robertson. Got 1502 for him. It's not bad. Sold Plawecki and Ted Sizemore as well. Got a few achievements. Okay, so we moved up. Like I said, this was about where we ended. 12.5. That makes sense. And now we're up to 16.2. Well, 16.4. Oh, I guess it goes. Yeah. Okay, 16.4 is where we're at. So, Kelly Johnson is already on the squad. Hang on, he might be in the, what's it called? In the inactives. But I want to see how many hitters we have on the team. We already have 15 well, 14 because Samar just double counted. We need more pitchers. We really need to start getting... I mean, again, not that it really matters because we're just an entry pool right now. But the team is completely imbalanced. I think Almeida Signs is getting knocked off here for Kelly Johnson. They fill kind of a similar role. So Signs, Switty, you go down for a bit, and then there he is displaying active cards. Kelly Johnson, bada bing, bada boom, and he'll be active, and he'll go into the lineup as at least a bench guy in a lot of different spots. Second, third. He could play the outfield too, although they've been a lot tougher. Oh, never mind. No, he can't. I think I looked it up yesterday. He had played some outfield, but whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I can put him as the backup at first base too. Actually, no, we'll keep him there. We'll put him at DH. We'll make him our second pinch hitter as well. He does bat left, so most of his work should come against righties. How's Brian Anderson been doing since we got him? All right, swinging it. Good stuff. Already has 4 yaks and 80 plate appearances. That's nice. And then Johnson can go there, there, and there. And he can get a start. I mean, I think Seth Brown's a lefty too. Yeah, so it's fine. They can both get starts. I'll even do every third game when Kelly gets some starts. Let's see here. All right, so let's change up the focus a little bit. We do still need offense, but let's get into the pitching a bit, okay? Because like I said, we're light on pitchers. I've got notes here, but I've also got a spreadsheet that I'm keeping. And I think right now, we're not keeping many pitchers. We're keeping Tunnel, who's been pretty good. Pretty solid. You know, he's not great. Ideally, he's our 4th, 5th guy. The rest have been rough. Keeping Fry, West, Bummer, and Lugo. Bummer's gotten back on track. I think last time we checked, his ERA was horrible. He's actually been worse against lefties, which is weird. You would hope that that'd be a stronger side like it is with Fry. So we're keeping the 3 lefties and Lugo, who's struggled a bit. But that's all right. He'll be fine. Let's see here. Yeah, West has been nice. He's actually crushing righties, holding his own against lefties. Okay, so let's get some starters. Let's get some starting pitchers and kind of see where we're at. What strikes our fancy there? Let's go all non-live. Boom. Let's go 70 to about 85. Actually, we can go all the way to 100. We're looking at price more than anything else. And just see who's available. LOL. Do you think I'll get him, guys, if I put in a bid? Do you think he'll go for that cheap? That's a risk. I mean, he's not going to go for 4,300. But this guy is kind of risking maybe getting closer to, like, I don't know, 30. Depends where it goes. There's still so much time that he's probably all right. But a little bit risky. A little bit risky. All right, let's see what's ending soon. We got a Jack Morris for Toronto ending soon. He's not bad. Not bad. Whoops. I hate when I do that. I accidentally do that. I hit back instead of... Because when you hit the plus, it's not going to a different page. You just got to hit it again. Don Larson. Doesn't have much stuff, but movement and control. If we're focused on defense as we are, he might actually be able to succeed. He's not exceptionally cheaper than he's been, though. $9.89. He's like kind of right in line with his price, which is fine. It doesn't mean we can't... We're not only buying guys who are exponentially cheaper than they're going for. We're just looking to get some cheaper guys. Oil Can Boyd. I used to have a fantasy team called the Oil Can Boyds, just because it's such a great name. I could be interested in him at a better price, but that's the only one that's available, so it ain't happening. 6,000. Starting pitcher. Non-live. We look at non-live first because I like to see what's available in that realm, and then we go into the live series because there's a lot of live series cards I like, and I kind of know that I'll be able to find options there. But it's kind of fun to use some of the old school guys. That's why I like to look at that first. Who's Ed Whitehill? Earl, excuse me. He's not bad. Okay, that's not bad. Earl Whitehill. He's got green across the board. His control's his weakest aspect, but his stuff and movement isn't too bad. So just a general idea of what you're looking at here. Stuff, it works, correlates with the strikeouts. Movement correlates with the home runs. Control, well, of course, with the walks. That one's a little bit more straightforward. Let's put in a bid. He's about to end. Let's get an idea of where we're at first. Oh, Kevin Slowey. I was such a Kevin Slowey fan when he was coming up. Even though he's going higher than his normal price, I gotta put a bid in. I gotta put a bid in. Yep, I'm gonna have to do that. But all right, let's go back to Earl first. Let's just see where we're at. Somebody might already have it, all the way up closer to this range. With 3 minutes left, I don't want my first bid to be like with 20 seconds left, because then if we're way off, we don't have a chance to kind of regroup and see what's what. Ooh, I like Brett Saberhagen cards too. I could see this being our ace. All right, let's go ahead, jump in. Let's see where it's at if we put 669 in. Does that put us near the top? 6 bids, so people have been active on this. Let's just see where we're at. We are the high bidder. 391, okay. Okay. Just kind of wanted to see where we were at. I'm kind of open to going. I'd like to beat this price, so I'd like to cap myself around 777. So maybe I'll just put that in right off rip, just so we know that that's the high that we'd go. And if we get beat, we get beat straight up. All right, Earl Whitehill. Hey, look who turned off their phone. Yes, me, because I just got a text and it didn't go off. Eddie Plank is coming in cheap. Hey, he's under his price. but I don't know. That'd be a big outlay. If I did like 5 Gs, I mean, that's a third of the price, but it'd be beating, I mean, that would be a stud that we would keep for a long time. I don't know. Kind of want to monitor that one. Like I said, oh man, I was just such a fan of Kevin Slowey. I gotta jump in on this. If we get him at like 550 to 600, I'll take it. That's a specialty buy right there. I know the card isn't great, especially with the home runs. The movement's rough, but he's got great control. Some stuff, you know, you can get some strikeouts. So why I like Slowey is when he was like doing his thing, it was Kevin Slowey and Scott Baker for the Twins. This is right in the era of like, I'm really diving deep into pitching and I'm learning next level things such as strikeout to walk ratio, which is pretty basic, but at the time was next level for me. You know, this is, let's see, when did Moneyball come out? Moneyball was out in 2003, and I was super into it. I was into it right off the rip. And so, yeah, Slowey's time. Oh, we got him. Let's go, baby. Somebody pushed him up to 746, but that's fine. We'll take that. Heck yeah, dude. Earl, welcome to the squadron, doggy. You on this. Boom. You're taking over for Cianol or whatever. All right. And then you can go to... Are you good against anybody? No, you're pretty decent against lefties. All right. Specialist in the cut. With middle relief as an option. Boom. So, yeah. I was really into Moneyball. I mean, well, that's why I still have like an affinity for the A's. Whenever they're not playing the Tigers, like when Moneyball came out and they were doing their thing in the early 2000s, the Tigers were never making the playoffs. So I kind of liked rooting for the A's. When they made the playoffs, they never won. But because I didn't have anybody to root for, so I kind of picked a team, and it was the A's. So I've always kind of had a little special affinity for them based on Moneyball. But I was learning different things about how to analyze players, and strikeout to walk, obviously, as basic as it gets, but important. And Kevin Slowey always had a great strikeout to walk ratio. And I couldn't quite figure out why he never got to that next level. Turns out it was his home run rate. And it was kind of staring you dead in the face there. And maybe he should have walked a few more guys because he was a little bit too hittable. That said, big fan, rooted for him a bunch. I'm going to go ahead and buy this card. If we can get him. Rolando Rojo. I believe he won a Rookie of the Year. He's not a bad card either. I'm still kind of intrigued by this Plank. If I stay tight on it and I say, you know, we're only spending $5,500. That would be a lot of our budget. But worst case, I could flip it, dude. But I don't even know if that's going to be available to us. Should I put it in? Here, I'll tell you what. Because it's easy to get distracted in this game, I'm going to put in a little reminder. Plank. And he ends in 21 minutes. Which is... Okay. So I'm going to put this notice in here. So that's going to be about 140. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put a little notice in my phone. And that way we get an alert to take another peek on him and see what's what. Okay? Because I think worst case is if we buy him for 55/6,000 area and flip him. That'd be great. But maybe even keep him. That could absolutely work. He's a monster. This would be our ace for a whole ass minute. Right? Okay. Back to it. 76,000. End time. Starting pitcher. Boom. Ooh, Kenta Maeda. A big old fan of Kenta Maeda. What's his price looking at otherwise? There's other Maedas on the block. Yo, if we get him for a G, if we get Maeda for a G, I'm in, dude. Even 12.22. I could be down for that. I could absolutely be down for that, man. All right, let's see. Let's kind of wait this out a little bit. We'll do this. We'll get back into this area because he's still going to be the top guy. Well, unless somebody buys him off rip, which is fine. If somebody does, that's okay. Oh, and then Luis Castillo here. Man, they're just tugging at my heartstrings here with my faves. Also coming in cheap. I might have to cop him. All right, I'm going to go 12.22 on this Maeda. See where we're at. Got to leave enough time to still bid back in if I really want to. Although, no, I'm going to leave it at 12.22. If someone outbids that, you tip your cap and you move on. Might have to get in on this slowly. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go 5.15 on that. We're making moves, y'all. We're making moves on the pitching side. I'm surprised Carrasco is so much more expensive than Luis Castillo. It looks like we're going to get that Maeda unless somebody snakes us last second. Boom! Let's go, baby! Alright, well now we need to focus on this Castillo. Let's see if this is as cheap as he's going for. Yeah, it is. I'm going to do 5.30 on it. I love Castillo, dude. I'm down for that. I'm down. You know, he's got the stuff. The other parts are a little bit sus. He might actually end up as somebody who goes in our bullpen. I mean, he doesn't have great stamina either. I could see him being a better bullpen piece than a starter, but I'm okay with that because I love Luis Castillo. Here we go. Let's see. We'll set up getting back into our... Oh, we're a bit outbid. You know what? 5.45. Let's do it. Ah! No! 5.55. No! It keeps putting it up there. That's so annoying that it goes to min value. I freaking hate that, dude. I hate when it does that. That's so annoying. Alright. I don't know why it keeps going back there too. That was so frustrating. Alright, well we got Maeda. I'm happy with that. Let's go back over here. And put him on the squad. Oh wait. Put him on the squad for Andrew Suarez. Oh no, Suarez is unavailable for 14 days? No. What's the squad ever gonna do? Besides maybe succeed. Alright, and you know what? We're gonna be smart. Kind of keep him at a 90 pitch count. Because he doesn't have great stamina. We don't want to overextend him. So we've got, let me update the sheet over here. We've got Whitehill. And Maeda. Whitehill's a lefty, I thought so. Our budget right now is 14,124. Alright, so We still need 12 players. Wait, do we have 14? We have 14 that are locked. Perez, Joe Judge, Ketel Marte, Brian Anderson, Ethan Allen, JD Martinez, Kelly Johnson, Lee Tunnell, Earl Whitehill, Kenta Maeda, Dave West, Seth Lugo, Aaron Bummer, and Jace Fry. Boom. And we've got, okay, we can spend on average $11.77 per player. Obviously, we're going to come in much lower than that on at least a handful of these guys. So that opens up some space to go a little bit bigger on some players. Let's stick with the pitching. Oh, I see. I remember why, or not remember. I see why Maeda and Castillo were coming up, because I didn't do the non-live. That's fine. Gosman's an 84. That's interesting. He's solid green across the board. Okay. Not that interested. That's not a bad little card either there. Silvio Martinez. We're waiting on Slowey. If we got Slowey, that'd give us our 4th starter, and then we'd have one more spot. Ooh, Montas. I love Montas. But he's expensive. If that's his price range, somebody got to be coming in cheaper, no? Nah, we're not paying that for a 70. Because frankly, that's a reliever. As much as I like him in real life, I'm not getting caught overpaying there. 60,000. Not doing that. Let's go back to the non-live right now. Hopefully our Slowey bid comes through. Doug Davis. Ooh, somebody bought the plank and he's trying to flip it. Right? Oh no, it's right here. Okay. I thought somebody bought it and they're trying to flip it right back off the rip. Milo Candini's got 7 bids. A lot of interest in him. Okay, I see why. I see why. Do we want to get in the mix there? It's another high price pitcher that we could look at. I mentioned this Saberhagen as somebody I'd be interested in. I like Brett Saberhagen. I like Brett Saberhagen cards. Let's see if there's any others. Okay, there's a lot, and they're as cheap as $1,300, so we don't need to worry about this one. Okay, we could get them for $1,300 if we want. Kind of look at everything else first. I think he's the Kansas City collection card, so there's a lot out there. Not so hard to get. Ed Correa, we can get him to go with Carlos. Oh wait, I don't have Carlos on this team. Sorry, mixing up some of my teams. This looks like a reliever, if I've ever seen one. Great stuff, decent movement, poor control. Get him in the bullpen. Could actually do that. He's a righty coming in at $750 when he usually goes for a G. I know it's a little bit tedious to kind of check the prices and then have to redo all of this, but I don't mind it just to see, just to make sure I'm not overpaying, you know? It's worth it to save points. You don't want to get caught, even if you think something is a good deal, turn around, find out there were X number more available, and you cost yourself some points. John Lieber, I remember him, probably high control. Yep. This guy's wildin'. 3,500. Get out of here. Ian Snell. I remember Ian Snell and wanting him to become something. It just wasn't working. Boom Boom Beck. What a name. What a name. Doesn't strike many guys out, but if you got the right defense behind him, you should be alright. That's kind of intriguing. I love strikeouts, but we are going to put together a decent defense, I think. I mean, I don't have my starting shortstop yet, but I think it's going to be defensive focused. I guess Marte's just okay, but if we went heavy on left side defense at third and short, somebody like this wouldn't be too bad. Are there any other boom boom backs? Nope. Oh. Starting pitcher, 6,000, non-live, page 2. Eddie Plank cards all out here, man. They're just out in these streets. Ooh, Satchel Paige. Coming in at 3 Gs. Okay, now this is a good card. First off, it's a reliever. I don't know why it says starter when it has 29 stamina. This is definitely a bullpen piece. But why are you trying to get away with charging this much? It's highway robbery. Is there any others? Okay, there are. Now this one's only 2. Man, I'm kind of intrigued. Go right in the bullpen. I don't know. I don't think I could do it without looking at other bullpen pieces first. We'd have to kind of do our due diligence there and just see what else is going on. Downloading. Okay. Oh. Do we get Slowey? Yeah, let's go. Kevin Slowey in the house, baby. I love it. Alright, perfect. So, continuing on here. See if we can get another starter. Get the rotation locked and loaded. At least for the short term here. We'll kind of see out the Eddie Plank bid and then cap the video there. That might be a smart move to get the flip. Now, I don't know how high whoever's got the bid on him has gone, so we're going to find that out when we put in something for like 5,500. But we'll see. Jarrett Wright, what a beast. I love that teal. That's like, I think 75 to 85 range on stuff. Just a nice across the board teal card is really, really solid. Josh Johnson, oh man. Injuries hadn't ravaged him, man. He was good. He was so good. Here's another Candini. Let's see here. Thought I saw a name. Maybe it was on this page that caught my eye. Oh, this Mike Mussina. Oh, he was a diamond. I saw Mike Mussina just out of the corner of my eye. I wasn't sure what level he was at. Now this one still has almost 4 hours left. So the bidding is likely going to go up closer to that 8,000 mark. Not that keen on trying to get in on that. Yeah, I think we'll look at the plank here. 5 minutes left. Let's see what other Candinis are out there. I saw that other one. Let's take a look at this real quick. So, okay, so just the 2. They both got hella bids on them. This one doesn't end for 4.5 hours. pretty good. Be a little bit expensive. I want to look him up in Baseball Reference or Fangraphs real quick. Milo Candini, this was his rookie year, 1943. He had an equal strikeout and walk ratio. It's so funny how different things were. Right? It's 1943. Yep. One hit wonder. 249 ERA, 126 whip. It was like, alright, but like, that's just hilarious. Neither of those are good. There's not really any, I mean, I guess there's a level where, no, because there's not really a level where if you're a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk, where either of them could really be, I mean, I guess you could have a walk rate be like 4%, but if your strikeout rate was also 4%, it'd be so bad. It'd be so bad. Anyway. I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to spend big, well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to lock myself in like that if I'm going to put a big expenditure on somebody that I have to know and like the player. No, we want good players. So if it happens to be somebody that we don't know that well, fine. Now we're winding down here. We got about 4 minutes left. I just kind of want to see where we're at. Might be a little too early to drop the bid. I kind of want to put something in right now. Let's be a little patient. In the interim, let's open up all types here. So if we see some live cards that are near ending, we can kind of get an idea. Ooh, Vince Velasquez. Probably a good reliever type. Let me see. Yeah, but 38 movement's bad, dude. The ball's gonna, and he's a fly ball pitcher. The ball's gonna be flying all over the joint. Can't have that. It's Barry Latman. What a name. He's the opposite, man. He's not giving up any homers. It's like, I'm Barry Latman, dude. You don't know who I am? Soroka. Excuse me. I could see Kluber in the bullpen. Oh, Carrasco probably. Now that movement, man. I can't go sub 50 on movement. I just can't. I mean, slowly might actually be that, so I might be contradicting myself, but beyond that. Oh, you know who I want to check? Hang on. First, let's make sure we don't lose out on Plank, at least on a bid. 2 minutes. Okay. First off, let me check slowly. Let me see if I may contradicted myself. Oh, yeah, I did. He's 43. Okay. Only one guy on the team can be sub 50. That's our rule. Let's see here. Dennis Martinez. You gone. Kevin Slowey. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Where's Slowey? Boom. Boom. Submit. Back here. Plank. All right, minute 30. Okay, we're going to put in a bid. Let's see where this is at. I don't want to do it too early, but of course you can't do it too late or else you're scrambling. I think I would go as high. Would I go as high as 6? Nah. Let's just see where that's at. We're the high bidder. Somebody's going to be around to snake this, though. I don't think we're going to get him. I wish I'd have waited a little bit longer, but again, it's eBay, man. Everyone, like people that are interested in these cars, they're sitting there waiting. It's daytime, so there's probably more activity. Somebody's gonna come in. Should I push it? Nah, because if you push it too high, we're robbing the potential resale value once you factor in tax. I think the max that we could get is 7. And, you know, if we do that, that's 6,300. That's not even 1,000 right now if we get pushed up to our high bid. But come on, dude. This would be so sick if it holds. Especially at 47.24. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Come on. 9, 8. Ah, son of a bitch. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. No! Oh, somebody put 6 Gs. Okay. Okay, so my bid wouldn't have even been the highest there. I knew it. I knew it. That's not a bad price. That's kind of in the range then. Somebody got him for 6 Gs. And he's been going around 7,500 area. Dang. That would have been kind of cool. Let's be honest, it would have been too much for what we've got. We got 14,159 left. If we're spending... That'd have been about almost 40% of our budget on one player. But he's really good. He's really good. Alright, I think we're going to cap it at this video here. Or cap the video here. We got 3 more starters for the rotation. Tunnel, he's not really our ace. He's just up there because he just pitched. So actually we can do this. We can, not that it really matters, but just to kind of have it in an order of kind of how they are in quality. Oh, my 8 is probably the number 1. And then Whitehill, just in order of ranking. So we got Maeda, Whitehill, and Slowey for the rotation. Nothing else is pending right now. So, all good. Oh, wait. Do that. Make sure. Nope, nothing else is pending. We're all good. We still have 14,159 left. Put in 14.2. That's what we're ending on. And we'll come back. I don't know which way we'll go. Whether we'll get back into the hitting or do some more pitching. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button. Drop a subscription if you are new. And I'll be back later.